Okay, so you've gained some weight during COVID, or you just got some extra weight that you're trying to get rid of. I know the fitness world can definitely be confusing, but I'll lay out all the information that I've used personally that helped me get to where I am now. Now you might be saying, what's this guy? What's this guy know about fitness? What's he know about fat loss? What's he know about anything? This guy's a pretty skinny guy. I definitely get that. However, I went from this as a kid to this at 19 to this at 20 and now to this where I currently am. So, I'd like to say I know a thing or two about weight loss and how to gain muscle. So recently I've had just a whole bunch of people asking me through my Instagram DMs, my Snapchat DMs. They've seen the videos that I've been putting out there. They've seen my fat loss journey, and they're asking me, Evan, what can I do to lose weight? So in this video, this is going to be my 5 simple, easy tips for fat loss. That'll, if you follow these, you're guaranteed to lose weight 100% no matter what. You just gotta follow these. It's that easy. So tip number 1, train hard. Now, I know you're asking yourself, what does that mean? You might be saying, I go to the gym 4 days a week and I still haven't noticed any progress. So this could be one of 2 things. 1, you might have just started going to the gym, so just give it a little bit of time. Change doesn't come overnight. You just gotta stick to it and eventually you'll see the results. I've been working out for about a year and a half now, and I'm finally getting my body personally to where I really want my body to be. Now, the second thing that this could be is you might just be going to the gym and you're just doing that. You're just going to the gym. When you go to the gym, you actually have to have like a set training plan. You might go in one day and be like, well, today I'm feeling some bench press, maybe some upright rows, maybe whatever. You gotta actually go into the gym with a plan, a schedule that'll help you stay on track and disciplined. You gotta also try and focus on progressive overload. This is where you try to like overload the muscle to get a little bit stronger. So essentially, what I mean by that is, say 1 week you go in and you're bench pressing 95 pounds for 3 sets of 10. But next week, the next time you bench press, you're going to want to go in and bench press 100 pounds for 3 sets of 10. That way, you trick your body and tell it that it needs to get a little stronger. And if you build more muscle, you're also going to burn a little more fat because muscle is actually very metabolically active. And if you have more muscle on you, it'll actually boost your BMR and you'll be able to burn more fat just by sitting doing nothing, which, let's be honest, everyone kind of wants. Alright, so tip number 2 is going to be to track your calories. Now, I'm not going to say necessarily get a food scale, weigh everything out to the exact gram. But if you don't track your calories at all, and then you try tracking it for a week or 2, you're going to have more of an understanding of what you're actually putting into your body, and you're going to understand, well, this chicken breast is 160 calories with 40 grams of protein. You're going to be able to see it if you go out to eat in a restaurant or anything like that, and you're going to be able to understand more thoroughly what you can and can't eat to a degree and what exactly is like one portion size. This way you actually understand what your portion sizes are. Tip number 3 is eat a high protein diet. So each diet can be broken down really very easily. There's 3 things that go into each thing that you eat. There's your carbs, your fats, and your proteins. These are called your macronutrients. Protein is the most important macronutrient because your body's actually going to burn more fat with the more protein you eat. What exactly does that mean and how exactly does that work? So, protein has a higher thermic effect, which means your body's actually going to burn more energy trying to break it down. Approximately 30% of the protein calories you eat get burned off just in digestion. Personally, I eat about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So I weigh about 170 pounds right now, and I'll eat about 170 grams of protein minimum each and every day. but I'd recommend eating anywhere between 1 gram and 1.3 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Tip number 4 is going to be to increase your NEAT. NEAT stands for your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Essentially, this can get boiled down to the energy that you use in your daily life from things other than sleeping, eating, and exercising. You can increase your NEAT by doing a few things. You can take a walk. You can park further out in a parking lot if you're going somewhere. If you're shopping, you could go up the stairs instead of using an escalator. If you're just in your house, in your room, by yourself, put on some music and start dancing a little bit. Why not? Just get up. Anything that you can do to get up off your butt, start moving a little bit more, and that's going to help your NEAT tremendously. I'd also recommend getting an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, something along those lines, because it's really going to help you track your steps and understand more on how you're moving. Tip number 5 is get creative. Fitness is all about having fun at the end of the day, and if you're not having fun with it, it's not going to be sustainable for you, and you're just not going to want to do it anymore. However, if you just get a little creative, you can have so much more fun on this new journey. Personally, I love trying new and different ways to train. I just got on Amazon gymnastics rings that just to mess around with and just to have fun with. I'm still training for a specific goal, but I like to just implement new and different ways to train. You could try things like rock climbing, dancing, surfing, skating, just anything that gets you off your butt, gets you moving around, and you enjoy doing it. Now, this tip can also be taken into the kitchen. Just try and get creative with some foods. Just new foods that you can eat every day that are lower in calories and higher in protein. You can find really creative alternatives to things that you really like every day in your diet. Personally, I'm a huge fan of peanut butter, so instead of having 2 tablespoons of regular peanut butter, I'll switch it up to like PB2, and I'll save on over 140 calories. So I know I said this video was 5 tips, but I'm actually going to sneak in a 6th tip for you guys, just because I love you guys so much. But also, it's sort of a bonus tip because it can be worked into the last tip. But the bonus tip is trick yourself. Now, basically, I'm not saying trick yourself sitting at home, you're starving, and you trick yourself mind over matter, now you're not hungry. Essentially, what I mean is try and trick your body into thinking what you're eating is more than it really is. I mean, eat more volume for your food. If you want to eat a little more food, look for lower calorie options. You could eat a bunch of vegetables with your meal. Most vegetables are less than 100 calories for 1 cup. You could eat 3 cups of broccoli and you'd have a total of like 120 calories. So, you can trick yourself in ways like that, giving yourself more volume so that you actually fill up your stomach and it's more full over time. Or you can learn how to make some anabolic foods. I'd recommend checking out Greg Doucette. I'm not going to cover anabolic foods in this video, but Greg Doucette has a bunch of cookbooks. He is absolutely amazing. Without Greg Doucette's help, I don't think I ever would have got to the point that I'm at now. Now, if you made it this far, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Drop a like on this video. Subscribe down below. And if you're watching this video, the day it went live, I'm going to be streaming over on my Twitch channel at Laredo72500. Come over, have fun, chill with me, hang out. If you have any more questions about this video, I'm 100% always happy to answer any questions that you have about fitness or anything fitness related. Check out all my socials, link down below in the description. And I hope you guys have yourself an amazing rest of the day, a snazzy rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.